Alright, let's do it. Another ATM video. Meal of the day. We got some chicken breast with mashed potatoes and carrots today. Man, I love cooking like this. Honestly, it brings back a lot of memories. Cooking in the kitchen for 12 years was definitely some fun. I did some kitchen locally, which was awesome, especially the summer. And cooking at home is kind of like a new love. Trying to relearn it, trying to have some fun. Here we are, just, typical peeling carrots and peeling potatoes. Definitely not fun. You can do it with a spoon. Maybe I'll do a video where I'll show you guys that. I struggled so hard to cut these potatoes. They're like suction cup into the knife. I couldn't even understand why. But always cut your potatoes up small because, makes it easier to mash later. As you'll see, always wash your potatoes. That dirty water is starch. You're always getting the starch out of potatoes. Makes them easier to cook, makes them better for you, and you definitely don't want to be ingesting any of that nastiness. So get that water nice and clear like you can see, and we're ready to start boiling. Whoops, I didn't even take a video of me doing carrots, so here I am looking stupid, making a video, not even realizing it. But yeah, move on to the chicken breast. I always cut the fat off. I don't really care if I'm wasting anything. I don't care what anybody says. That's just my preference. Fat completely off. Usually 2 chicken breasts out of that, 1 tender. I can make medallions, use that usually for like professional cooking or to make it look good. But for me, portions are pretty easy. Boil, sour cream, salt, pepper, garlic, anything you really want. You can do it a million different ways. I broke the spoon that we have, or one of the spoons we have, in the butter, which is crazy because butter is ridiculously soft. You don't see it in the video, but if you scrunch your hand up and fill it with salt, it's usually a good indicator of about a teaspoon, and then double that would be, a tablespoon, obviously, but just your typical mashed potatoes, screwing them all up. I probably just screwed that measurement up of teaspoons and tablespoons too, but you get the gist of it. I've cooked for long enough. I know what it is. Here are my 500 different methods of doing mashed potatoes. I couldn't tell you why it took me that long, but, whatever. I'm about to do some charred carrots. I love charred carrots. I love charred broccoli. I love charred any vegetable. Makes them better to eat, a little bit softer. You can definitely season them in a great way as well. I grew up eating asparagus and green beans the same way with garlic, charred, well done. Freaking awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome char on them. Some of them a little too much, but whatever. We love it. I wish I did more. Mashed potatoes came out great. Nice and creamy. It took forever. But here we go with prepping the chicken. Easy. Pound the chicken out, make them bigger than they're supposed to be. Definitely just makes the plate look better always. You mostly do this with chicken parms. I do it with all my chickens. If it's really thick, it makes it easier to cook. I'm doing some adobo, salt, pepper, and jerk seasoning. That was really all I did. I didn't do anything too crazy. No flour, no nothing. Just a nice sear on both sides. We're definitely using that pan grease to give you a nice top. That's the finished product. Had lunch for the weekend, and yeah, we did it nice. Stay tuned.